Some say it's a law aimed at reducing voter fraud. Others say the Texas voter ID law is a means of keeping people away from the polls. Voters must now provide identification in order to cast ballots. KFDM's Lauren Huet has reaction from people on both sides of the debate.
The polls opened Monday for early voting in advance of the November 5th election. It's the first time the voter ID law has impacted Texans.
You need an ID for anything. If you go to the hospital, the first thing they ask is your ID. So yes, we need an ID. I totally agree with that.
We've been voting for however many years, 100 years or so, and nobody has ever questioned the ID of the person who's voting. Now all of a sudden the whole state is suspect and we have to show who we are. That's just not right.
A state trooper says most Texans have an ID they can use to vote.
So it's the people that don't have a Texas driver's license, who don't have a Texas ID card, who don't have a Texas concealed handgun license or a U.S. military identification with a photo, or someone who doesn't have a U.S. citizenship certificate or certificate of naturalization.
People without one of those IDs can apply for a free election identification certificate at any Department of Public Safety office.
They're going to check a couple of things. Number one, that you are a Texas resident. Number two, that you are eligible to vote.
Trooper Stephanie Davis says you need to bring your original birth certificate.
And we're going to be looking for U.S. citizenship paperwork or the U.S. certificate of naturalization.
And then you're ready to follow the advice of Cassandra Jones.
Go vote!
In Beaumont, Lauren Huet, KFDM 6 News.
Election identification certificates are free and valid for 6 years.